Good morning, everyone. This is Gitanjali here. While going professionally, I have learned so much which I am going to share today. As sharing responsibility, commitments, ethics, and positive relationship are counted as a good leadership. Good leader, which works very well in early education, distributed and servant leadership are main model as these helps to fulfill commitment to collaboration and children's well-being and rights that shared responsibility make it more effective. Distributed leadership is my first model where which means that we are sharing work, curriculum planning, observation and experiences, which means leadership is going to share between team. Earlier learning framework supports collaborative practice. Quality area 7 support continuous improvement. It is in my responsible to check with that every educator is ready to take initiative to complete the task, which help them to share their view in a team meetings and express themselves without any pressure. Another one is servant leadership. There are so many relations like families, children, educators are important as it creates respected and positive environment for learning. Servant leadership helps me to serve others first. Empathy, ethics, humanity are aiming on responsibility because controlling something make the situation worse. Children's interest and reciprocal relationship is promoted by ECA code of ethics. Learning skill is important so that we can listen their ideas as I need genuine and emotional intelligence to support others. Here we go. As we have some commitments towards children's families and colleagues, first we're going to talk about children's right like agency and dignity, for which I am completely committed. We know every child has their own capacity to do things, unique way to do things. Along with the competent learning, children participate actively while learning, reflected by early year learning frameworks. As a leader, there are some responsibility to bring things in practice like encourage child-led inquiry, creating responsive environment, equal learning opportunities. It is leaders' responsibility to give like priority to children's interests, belonging and rights, which make it child-centered approach. Now there could be some components which needed for distributed environment, but I believe in trust and responsibility, which foster distributed environment. ECE code of ethics pay attention to respect and collaboration. My whole focus is to create an atmosphere where people can trust each other. I aim to promote reflective practice and mentor others so that we can communicate openly. Where educators work together to create secure environment, they show a good leadership. Here, families are important for children's learning as they give awareness about children's background and culture, which helps educators to plan curriculum, which I promise I respect and promote diversity, which needs family involvement for honest communication. As children are good learner and families first teacher to create secure environment, these are the main reasons that families feel valued and appreciated. Implication for practice. This is when I will be implementing my leadership strategies into daily practice. Everyone can observe day-to-day practice through meetings or my things which I will do. For instance, while planning curriculum, it will be my responsibility that during the weekly curriculum planning, educators are providing observations and ideas which could be children's interests, child's voice, strategies to extend learning, child-centered experiences. As sharing responsibility helps for curriculum decision and ongoing process which aligns with national quality framework. Here we go. There is another practice which I will be implementing my leadership through mentoring and professional development. There could be my colleagues who may be having issue with techniques which we use for behavior guidance. At this point, I believe in empathy. There are some strategies which I will suggest to that person to use such co-planned activities and group reflection, collaborative atmosphere can be created by demonstrating servant leadership. Moreover, yeah, conclusion, as we all know that to develop my leadership identity, distributed and several leadership plans an essential role. EYLF and QS and ECE Code of Ethics helps me to be dedicated for children's rights, agency and collaboration. As leaders, ethical relationship, thoughtful shared responsibility. Thank you so much.